Sup, shenaniganders? What's today? Tuesday? Another day full of shenanigans. So, what's going on today? Well, about a week and a half ago, I ended up making a deal for a very interesting machine. It is called Harem, and it's made by Playmatic. When I first looked it up, it looked like I think it was a 4-player or maybe 2-inch flipper game. And I was like, it doesn't look really too interesting to me. But then he sent me a couple photos, and I'm glad he did, because it turns out that it was nothing like the one that popped up on Internet Pinball Database. And even to this day, I type in Playmatic Harem, and it seems like there's 2 options, and the other one always seems to pop up. So I don't know why, but the photos he sent me unveiled a completely different machine. It is basically a Gottlieb wedge head ripoff. I've never actually had a Playmatic machine before. So it is electromechanical. There's a guy on a cart there. You dropped something? Pushing a cart around, and you might see him in the background there, but he lost a lawn chair. There he is. Yep. Okay, so lawn chair retrieved. So yeah, Playmatic. This will be my first Playmatic. Okay, come on, phone, stay. And that's the policeman behind me. Oh shit, I'm recording. I shouldn't be touching my phone while recording myself. Well, there's a policeman. Is it a policeman? Why do I think it's a policeman? Did I see something? What made me think it was a policeman? I need to double check. Oh, no, maybe not. We might be okay. Okay, not policeman. Yeah, no driving and texting, let alone driving and doing selfie videos while adjusting your camera. Not cool. Okay. So, Playmatic Harem, it's, you know, what is it, like a Persian theme. You got the dude and you got a bunch of girls around him, and it's actually got some cool colors, some cool art, and an interesting looking playfield layout. So that turned my head right around. I was like, oh, actually that looks like a pretty interesting machine. So we made a deal for it, and I asked Shawnee Boy if he would pick it up, fellow shenanigander, which he is on his way back from picking that up today. He was in a little town called Walkerton, so shout out to Brian. He lives there, and I did a video tour of his place a little while ago. So if you type in the word Brian to do a search on my channel, you'll be able to see that video tour right in Walkerton. Oh, and that's where I also picked up a checkpoint, so there's that there too. Anyway, so I'm meeting Sean in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna check out this Playmatic Harem, and then, if you've seen in a previous video, Sean and I went and picked up this cool electromechanical 1969 head-to-head slap-shot hockey arcade coin-op game. We picked that up, and I've been trying to sell it. We had our little fun with it, and nobody wants to buy it. Like, it's the coolest thing ever. I had it posted forever. I had it listed cheap as hell. I had it for $500 for the longest time, and then I'm like, okay, I'm dropping it to $400. So Corey of London Pinball, check him out on YouTube. He knew someone that might be interested. He messaged that person. That person said, yes, I am interested, but can you, Corey, please fix it up for me first? Corey's like, dope! I knew that was gonna happen. He's so stuffed for space that he didn't really want to necessarily take that on, but he is going to. So I'm gonna ask Sean if he will help me load up the slap shot into the vehicle, and then I'll swing it over to Corey's. Okay, so remind me to tell you about the other transaction that's going on with Solar City. I'll be right back. I'm at the post office shipping a Pinball, no looking at addresses, Pinball Magic Capcom decal for the apron. And oh yeah, this is a Ghostbusters NES game plus manual. So I gotta ship these and I'll be right back. Okay, packages are shipped. All right, Solar City. So this is a bit of like the pinball networking web of transactions. So a little while back, how far should I go back? No, okay. So a little while back, I sold Rob Noel a project, Target Alpha, as I'm finding that I'm kind of phasing a little bit out of electromechanical machines as I'm buying a Playmatic Harem. So anyway, I sold that to him. He's the EM guy. He fixed it up. He sold it to a guy named Peter. And then as it turns out, I have a new old stock Target Alpha back glass. And the glass in that Target Alpha wasn't bad. But Rob Noel suggested to Peter, the new owner, that I had one, and Peter reached out to me and said he was interested. So Rob, who sold the Target Alpha to Peter, is getting Sean to deliver the Target Alpha. So I'm gonna ask Sean if he is okay with taking the back glass to Peter with the machine, since he's going there anyway, and hopefully he'll say yes, because Peter has already paid me. And as it turns out, Peter, when I was messaging, well, he was messaging me, or we were communicating through Kijiji. He mentioned that in the past, probably a few years ago now, he had purchased my Party Zone pinball machine. So that is the whole Fun Pinball Network. So looks like I've dealt with Peter before, and now I'm selling a machine to Rob, who's getting Sean to deliver, who I'm getting a back glass to pack in to bring to Peter, who, yeah, so the pinball circle of life. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready for Sean. Maybe make some space if I have any. Definitely will be acquiring some space back once that Slapshot hockey game is gone from storage. It's about, yeah, probably 2 machines folded up worth of space, so, but I guess I'll be filling that right back up with the Harem, but that's okay. So if we have time, we do got to get to Corey's, but if we have time, we'll have to explore this Harem machine a little bit before you know, it goes into the queue, because I don't know when I'll get to it, and I really want to check it out. It'd be awesome to play it, but it is not working, which is not surprising. They normally do not. So all right, we'll say hi to Shiny Boy once he shows up. Look who showed up!
Pinball shenanigans.
The shenanigandiest of them all. What did you bring me, big and small?
Pinball machine.
Pinball?
Imagine that.
I like pinball. Look at this. Ah, I can already tell that the company in Europe that made this used some pretty good chemicals on their playfield clear coat, because it is beautiful. Look at that. Do you see anywhere?
I
don't see anywhere.
No.
Look at these rollover switches.
I like the rollover switch.
They're like a little plastic blades.
It's nice. Stainless steel.
Oh yeah, look at this stainless steel side rails. Oh! Cigarette holders, original, on both sides. That is wild.
Kind of.
Kind of? What do you mean kind of?
So the glass is on a hinge and comes up.
Oh,
When it comes up to the back glass, it gets locked into there, which goes through those holes to hold it in place.
Oh my god. So those are maybe not cigarette holders? Or maybe they're multifunctional?
Multifunctional.
So this clip goes into the cigarette holder?
Into
to hold up.
the holes to hold it up.
Oh, that's wild.
Yep.
So cool. Look at this back glass. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? It looks to be in really nice shape.
Yeah, it looks good.
Wow. And we'll take a peek inside. Hey, there's an isolation transformer. So this must have been routed. I mean, all games were routed. That's why they were manufactured to be put on location. They weren't manufactured to be put in home. This is the original coin box? Look at this thing. Holy head bolt. Are you serious?
Yeah. They were
12 inch?
3/4 inch.
Was this the original?
I don't even have. Yeah.
Oh, that is crazy. And then we even got schematics and a penny. This is clutch here, having these schematics. Yeah, look at that. Harem. That's upside down. There we go. Cool. Oh, I bet you these are not on the Internet Pinball database. Well, they could be, but you never know. Look at this. Somebody's actually worked on this and added their own little circuit there for whatever reason.
So their on and off switch is actually a light switch under here.
Oh.
So when we take it out, let's make sure.
Okay, all right. Okay, cool. Well, let's
So that's what.
get this thing into the old storage unit, and then we'll take another quick little peek. Oh, and also, I just asked Sean if he'll take that back glass, and he's totally cool with it, but I forgot. I gotta ask him something else. Do you want to help me lift something very large and huge and heavy? You can answer off camera. All right, shiny boy, let's check out this thing. Okay, first thing I noticed is that, we already kind of discussed it, but it's like so thick. Like, I got an Atlantis over there. How thick is that? Wide body. I mean, not wide body, sorry. I meant to say wedge head. Like, the thickness of that compared to the thickness of that just seems thick. But anyway, look at this cabinet. I mean, out of scale of, out of 10, like, is it even? It's like I say, countertop plastic.
Yep.
That's why it's in such good condition. That's crazy. And look at this nice engraved Playmatic logo. We can probably peel off the tape. Well, actually, it's not going to do any damage because this isn't paint. It's plastic. And we got our start button. This side here. It's really interesting. We've got a couple rivets here for the lock bar. Let's take a look inside. What do we got? There's a couple bells. I see somebody's been using a little sandpaper right there. And then we got like a secret hatch if you want to crawl in here and then escape if there's an emergency situation. Oh, inside is really clean. Look at that. Hey, I'm going to come around the other side here. Is Playmatic... oh, look at this. It says Harem right here. That's pretty cool. And Dircia Cudera Conneccione Flipper. So what is this, Italian company? Does it say on the apron somewhere? But this is actually pretty darn clean inside.
I don't see it.
Wow, this is a neat game. There's no tilt bob. Could be hiding in there somewhere. But in terms of anything miscellaneous, there's really no bits and bobs inside. So what you see is what you get, unless there's something hiding under this bottom board. But we got the schematics. Here's the coin door. Just got one pretty honking coin mech. That's interesting. And then it does say 25 cents for 2 plays. I don't know. Does look probably original, I think, maybe. Hard to know, but the coin door is in beautiful shape. There's no major dents or anything. The little swingy door is intact. And here's
see a cool thing.
Yeah, let's see. What do we got?
Just watch it. I'm just gonna hold the playfield to make sure.
Oh, okay.
All right, so come on this side.
All right.
All right. Back glass or the top glass.
Oh, that's. Hey, Deep Root, take a friggin' course from Playmatic. It doesn't need to be any major innovation. It's already been done, and look how simple that is. And then it looks like you just use these to possibly slot that thingamajiggy in there. I'd have to see that to really conceive of that, but let's take a... I love this. Look at all this nice wood too. This like glass lifting system. This is innovation in 1974. Come on, Deep Root. But here's these interesting plastic rollovers. They're everywhere. A few targets here. Advances. I know this is upside down, I'm sorry. Playmatic logo here on the apron card. What is this? Lighting 4 advances per ball, 1 gate and ABC advances. Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's any other Italian or whatever language that was somewhere on the playfield. Is there any spelling errors like on Nordomatic Explorer when it said mystery with an I? No, all looks pretty good. But yeah, so again, sorry, upside down, but we got harem girls all over the place. We got castles, Persian castles, you know, I think we're in Persia here.
Yeah, that's the only plastic in there.
Oh, I see, a little chip there, yeah.
Kind of blends in.
By the one-way gate, okay. Well, we can close that up, I guess. And did you see, where did that neck go? Oh yeah, check out the neck. It's like just, I imagine it was glued in the corners at one point, but it's got a couple dowels. Like, these guys built this well. You just pop in the dowels into the holes. Easier said than done. When it's on the ground there, it's not so easy.
Yeah, it hangs over a tiny bit.
And look at this. Like, 1-inch thick MDF. This thing is not exactly light. Okay, so another thing we noticed. It's not actually a glass. It's a plastic. So, A, I like glass, but B, it's in perfect shape, so you can't really complain. But there's the harem leader, or whatever you call him. I'm not sure. The chief? No. Man, what do you call the harem guy? The like Aladdin's castle, Aladdin style dude, or Tales of Arabian. Is he an Arabian Knight? That's what it is. Arabian Knight. That's probably what he is. Okay, and then yeah. So you got some harem girls. He's got 4 of them, and then is this like a granny harem hiding in the corner? She looks maybe a little on the older side. I'm guessing. We got 7 credits there, and yeah. So there's like some T molding on the inside. They really built this well. I'm very impressed. The little hinge system. What's going on back here? Anything crazy? Playmatic coil. How am I doing for time? Okay, good. I got lots of space. Replays, adjustment. So it's got labels and stuff. Look at this, like locking mech. Whoa! I just unlatched. Let's take a peek here. Holy, that's heavy. Okay, so, oh, you got that? Thank you. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Again, it looks so much like glass, doesn't it? But it's not. It's plastic. And I don't think it's a reproduction, because this latch up there doesn't look like that's ever been removed. So I think this is original. I'm guessing Playmatic just used plastic on their glasses. I mean, used plastic on their glasses? That didn't make any sense, Michael. What are you, shenanigander? Yeah, cool. Okay, so, and then the last thing we got to check out is the coin box. Like, look at this thing. I mean, we kind of already had a glance at it, but longest. Oh, there it is, the original tilt bob. And look, it's like hollow on the inside. They didn't use lead. They weren't allowed to use lead, maybe? Oh, no, I don't know if that's true or not, but I do remember something about European, when they were shipping Big Bang bars to Europe, they had to ship the first 4 really quickly because they're initiating some sort of lead rule, but that was in the 90s, so that might have nothing to do with anything. Anyway, look at this. I'm guessing this is the original hardware. Yeah, so cool. All right, so that's what that all looks like. Pretty wild. That's a whole friggin' pinball experience in itself, just investigating a whole new design from a new company. Very interesting. Okay. I guess it's time to load up the old Slapshot into the vehicle. Remember moving this, Sean?
Oh.
Wasn't it fun? Now we get to do it again. Yay. Oh, I did show the bottom of the machine, but I never really discussed the little modification here. How do you like that? That will be the very first thing that gets undone, and I don't know if that's what the extra schematics were, but I don't know why someone would do that. But I will be undoing that. Very cute. Well, it kind of fits. I didn't feel like taking off the back legs, so this is how Slapshot is getting transported. That should make it. We're only going a couple kilometers, so wish me luck. Okay, this is definitely one of the sketchier transportations I've ever done. Look at that. It doesn't make me warm and fuzzy all inside, I can tell you that much, but I really don't think this thing is gonna go anywhere, and holding this knob ain't gonna do anything but yoink my arm right off. So I'm just gonna go nice and slow, and I'm getting a strange look, I think, from the person behind me, so they will understand if I'm going slow that there is a reason for it. So now, drop off this beast. Thank you, Sean, for helping me load this bad boy. Worked out perfectly. Yeah, drop this off to Corey and let him have his fun with it. And there is a chance. Oh, I'm going over railroad tracks. This is not exciting at all. Like, slightly terrifying, really. I mean, looking at it from here, in the rear view, it looks way more sketchy than looking at it from the back, which looks solid and perfectly fine, but not so much this angle. Anyway, maybe Corey, as he does from time to time with unique and interesting machines, he may document the restoration of this machine. Maybe, maybe not. He may get it all fixed up and do a gameplay video on it, who knows. But you will have to check out his channel to find out. I know he's tight for space, so I imagine he's not going to want to have this in the repair garage for all that long. So I can imagine him having this thing pretty much whipped up in a short time, because it's a very basic machine mechanically. It's got some relays and a motor. It's pretty basic, so for him it'll be a piece of cake. Zing! Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna try and survive this trip without any catastrophes. Uh-oh, I'm cutting out a little slow here. Oh good, he's turning. So hopefully I'll make it to Corey's in one piece. I don't know that there will be any more to this video. Maybe I'll take a photo of Corey accepting delivery or something, but that's just the beginning of the shenanigans day. It's only 3 o'clock. There's probably more shenanigans to be had, so we'll see you later. Alright, I just got to Corey's and I realized how shenanigans this thing looked. Must have looked at me driving with this thing like hanging out halfway. Anyway, I made it. I survived. Let's go drop it off. You didn't hear this, but Corey just said, let's get this piece of crap out of here. So here we go. Okay, just leaving Corey's now. Operation was successful, dropped it off, and we set it up, put the legs on, turned it on, plugged it in, fed a quarter into it. Didn't really want to work, so I gave it the old Fonzie maneuver and shook the crap out of it, and boom, it fired up. Corey and his son Mason played a game or two. Well, I watched and we checked, you know, looked at the insides, and yeah, so I think Corey's getting converted. He's like, I think he's starting to like it. As I was leaving, I heard him say, "All right, Mason, let's play one more of these games." So mission accomplished. He'll get her going 100%. That's pretty much, like, there's not really much wrong with it. So like I said, shouldn't take him long to just go over it and make sure it's solid for the buyer. But yep, so that is out of my hair for now. Slapshot, it was fun. And Harem, hello to Harem and goodbye to Slapshot. So yep, that's what's going on. Okay, just a quick little disclaimer. I am pretty sure that I said Target Alpha many times when I meant to say Solar City. So, bless me.